No. EMTs, cops grabbed me and they put me, I was like trying to like do the gangster thing and get back up, and they fucking threw me back on my back and they said, don't even fucking try that. Do not be tough. Get the fuck on the ground. Like, we don't know what's, you used to have my car, settle down. So like, I was all adrenalined up. I was like, oh fuck, like, I gotta get the fuck up. I was in pure, like, get me up mode. And they're like, no, you're on your back. Don't even fucking do anything stupid. You could kill yourself doing this. So at this point, I was wearing my favorite backpack of all time, which was a gift from, it wasn't actually mine, it was my brother, Bill's. If he's watching this, which you probably are. Hi, Bill. I was wearing this, my dad got to do all these really cool business trips when I was a kid. One of them was with NBC going to Colorado Springs to the Olympic camp and getting to do all these crazy activities. And they gave him these like prize badge or whatever at the end of the trip. And they got a super limited edition Olympic NBC backpack. I think North Face made it. Super limited run. I don't know, I want to buy another one of these because of what the fuck they did to it. I was on my back and they said, we're cutting your backpack off. And I like almost grabbed the dude. I'm like, don't fucking cut this backpack off. And he beat me to it. He fucking clipped it off. It's like a irreplaceable bag. Yeah, that sucked. And then they cut my shirt off. I'm still outside at this time. I am still laying on the road. I'm like, they're about to cut my shorts off. I said, stop. Get me in the ambulance before you cut my pants off in the middle of this. I know all these fucking people. Get me in the ambulance. And he's like, solid idea. So they get me on a back brace. They get me in a neck brace. Strap me the fuck down. Like, I am fucking immobile. Put me in the ambulance. And this is when my father shows up. His office, I don't know how long this had been. It felt like a couple of minutes, but I still to this day don't know how long it was. But he got from his office in Williamsville to the corner in like 5 minutes apparently, which is easily a 25-minute drive. He was running fucking lights. I don't know how the fuck, total dad move. He fucking got there. Got the call and showed up, so appreciate him for that. But he told my mom he's gonna ride with me in the ambulance. So me and my dad, I was lifted into the ambulance. He hopped in with me. And immediately they said, how much pain are you? And I'm like, 10. It's 10. Look at my fucking legs. I don't know what the fuck's broken, but this shit hurts. So they gave me morphine. And morphine, what a drug. I'm afraid of needles, so I was a little bit against it. I was like, don't fucking prick me with that motherfucker. Like, I was gonna fight it, but I was like, no, it's worth it. Just get the drugs in me. I need to settle down. So, which is a horrible thing to say, but unless you've been hit by a car, fuck off. But he did this really cool thing. One of the EMTs, he really kept me like alive, like awake in the ambulance ride. Was we were in the S curves. I could tell because I know what the S curves feel like at 70 miles an hour. So he said, "Hey, you hear that? Siren's not on. Okay, you're not dying if the siren's not on." I said, "All right, well, I appreciate that." So that really helped me kind of calm down. Got into the hospital, then things kind of picked back up, because when you show up as a victim like that, you are treated like a fucking rock star, like you're dying. Wheeled in, transferred to a new stretcher, and I remember I'm being on my back, I can't see shit, I'm seeing fucking lights, fluorescent lights, a million of them. We take this hard right turn into this room, and it's one of those, if you ever read Curious George as a kid, you remember he went to the emergency room for swallowing some pills or swallowing some shit to get out of it. Imagine that old school, like those big ass fucking circular lights. That's what I saw. You put on this bed, and I am surrounded by, and I am now naked at this point. They had ripped my clothes off in the ambulance. It was also very cold. Easily 15 to 20 doctors, nurses. I don't think I'm gonna put this part in this video of what happened in that room. I'll tell you in person what happened in that room, but you can ask me what happened. You watch this video, you can ask me. So we're gonna skip 10 minutes of what that room was like. Put in a room and told to wait. Wait about an hour, got me saline, I'm hydrated, hungry. They said we gotta do x-rays now. I was not ready for the amount of x-rays that I had to get that day. I am still not really allowed to get x-rays without like a doctor's permission. If it's like either emergency or like very low power dental stuff. I received what I was told over 57 x-rays that day in a row. like high-powered, like every single bone in my body. They had to find out if it was broken. Every angle, every which way. Like they started off with the rib cage in the back and the neck, everything, major like stuff. See if I was dying. So checked all that. I didn't know what was going on. They didn't tell me anything. I think it was to not freak me out. But they moved me to either the CAT scan, CT scan, MRI, whatever the fuck those things are. I had like 3 of them done, and one of them, it's a check for internal bleeding. Probably the most painful thing outside of getting hit by the car is this experience. When they check you digitally for internal bleeding on these monitors, they do this thing where they pump either hot water or hot saline, like a well above body temperature saline, so that when they put it in your vascular system, it highlights all your blood vessels and they can see if you're one of them has been burst inside of you. Like if you get hit in the spleen or something like that. So I don't fully understand medical shit, but that's how it was explained to me. So I said, okay, this isn't going to be that bad. It's just a test. They put me in this machine, they pumped it full of me, and holy shit, was I not ready for that. You ever watch Fantastic Four, The Human Torch? That's what I felt like. Like I had been set on fire from the inside, is what I can describe. That feeling is. Just like you went boom, and it starts all over. Like it just fills your body up, and it feels you're sweating. Like you immediately get a fever, and you immediately start sweating. And I started screaming. I'm a 16-year-old kid yelling in a man voice, just It's painful. It hurt. They can't stop. They gotta keep going. They're like, "What's wrong?" I'm like, "This feels like I'm on fire." Like, yeah, that's normal. Like, this is normal. This is normal. All right. So this was for like 5 minutes, and then I proceeded to sit in a hospital bed on a back brace as well, because they still didn't know what was wrong. Big mystery. I don't even think I had TV. As I remember, I did get a concussion from that day, so I don't fully remember everything, but this is pretty livid for me. But yeah, it was, I think it was 8 hours total of me on my back. Eventually got told that I was going to be all right. It was now like 8 o'clock at night. I had not left the hospital. I had to use the restroom at the hospital. Thank God I didn't have to take a shit. I don't know what I would have done to take a shit in that hospital bed. I don't know how that works. Peeing was awkward enough. It's not a good day when your dad sees your dick. And I think my dad, he wheeled out and I stepped out, and I'm limping at this point. They had to, I won't describe this stuff in detail because it's very gross, but they had to pick all of the glass and all of the pavement that was stuck in me and bandage me up. I had hundreds of pieces of glass in my arm. Like, I've got scars up and down my back, but he's like, let's go to Sinatra's. I got a reservation. I have some self-respect. Let's go to Burger King. And I went home. Now the funny part of all this is, I had to go to summer school the next day. There was no rebound period because I wanted to still go on the fishing trip, which is like the father-son fishing trip. It was like the last year of doing it. Summer school, you're only allowed to miss like 1 day or 2 days. Yeah, I refused to skip school. I woke up and got a ride to school. That was nice. Got picked up too, got rides for a while. Free massages for it was insurance covered massages for like a month and a half. That was fucking awesome.